Fatima wants Zach to suffer, but Nathan ain't having that. And Bryce is still pushing up on Angela. What's good, y'all? It's Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Zatima video. And in this one, we're breaking down season 3, episode number 13. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Zatima content and conversations. At any given point in the video, feel free to drop down in the comment section and let me know what you think about the episode or what you think about what I think about the episode so we can keep this conversation going. And without further ado, child, I appreciate Fatima. I am enjoying the season that we're in within these last 2 episodes and this episode and maybe even the next, because this is the standing on business season for Fatima. It might only last 4 episodes, but baby, I'm going to enjoy it because I've had to endure over 100 episodes of Fatima completely not standing on business when it pertains to Zachary Taylor. And there's nothing wrong with him actually suffering with the consequences of his actions, because most of the time the consequences of his actions seem to miss him because he has a beautiful, amazing, enabling mommy in a relationship with him by the name of Fatima that helps all of the consequences miss him every single time. So no, I don't feel sympathy for Zachary Taylor. Yes, he winds up getting her on the phone. He calls Preston and gets Preston to turn around and go back to the house because he just got to talk to Fatima. And he lets her know, I am sorry. I wouldn't do it again. I would actually listen to you just so you know, just so that we're clear. And unbeknownst to him, Jeremiah's not dead. Fatima finds that out at the very beginning of the episode, which picks up where we left off. And she doesn't want to tell him because she wants him to suffer. And again, I think that he should. I don't give a damn what Nathan thinks because Nathan is an imbecile. Nathan is a cheater. Nathan is a liar. Nathan is a no good. Yeah. I don't give a damn what he's talking about. Fatima is 100% right in this because Zach needs this type of gut check. Zach needs this type of, now you done made this mess, now sit in it. And maybe this is not going to be something permanent because he's not actually dead, so you're not going to jail for murder, but you need to know that you could. You have been drawing the lucky straw at every single turn. You won $2 million. You didn't won the girl. You didn't got Karen pregnant. And that's something that you wanted, whether you want to believe it or not, or speak it out loud or not. Like, everything be coming up Zach all the time, and he fumbles around, disrespects people, gets violent, does all of these things, and then none of the consequences for those things ever finds him. Now the consequences for something is actually catching up to him, and he needs to sit in it. He needs to find remorse. I would argue that he needs to be there even longer than just finding remorse. He needs to humble himself. Even the act of him calling Preston and then having Preston turn around, Zach wasn't coming to Preston even humble in that regard. Even asking that man to turn around and go back to talk to your fiance. Nobody owes Zachary Taylor These people are offering up their friendship, offering up their love, offering up their loyalty to him very consistently. And he takes it as if he's entitled to it. And I don't like it. And no, that doesn't mean that he has to be, oh my God, thank you so much, master, da 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 da. Like, nobody's saying he got to lower himself to that point, but he needs to lower himself to a point where he doesn't believe himself to be so high and mighty and so much bigger and better than everybody else who is literally enabling him to have the life that he has. I don't even recall him really thanking Preston. I don't even, when he picked up the phone, where you at? What do you mean where I'm at? I'm in my damn skin, not in jail. Can you say the same? No, you can't. Like, there needs to be a full-on mentality shift. There needs to be a full-on spirit shift for Zach, because he moves with such arrogance and such ego, and it's so unattractive. It's so ridiculous. And who the hell wants to partner with that? It's too much. And the wild part to me is that with Zach winning the lotto, basically, with so many areas of his life and being ushered into this new financial status and a stable place in reference to having his own home and having his own business, but then backing away from it. All of those things took off so many of the day-to-day struggles and the day-to-day worries that most people have. You don't have financial struggles right now. You don't have to worry about where you're gonna lay your head. You don't have to worry about food being placed on the table or in the fridge. You have all the time in the world to deconstruct your toxicity, to deconstruct your ego, to really do the internal work that would make you a great man, but you too busy trying to play one. You're trying to cosplay a great man. Meanwhile, you have nothing but space, time, and opportunity to be one. So when you're met with challenges that a great man would actually be able to overcome, you fall and you fail and you flounder every single time because you're not actually a great man. You're cosplaying as one. And that's honestly what's steeped in Fatima's decision to leave his ass there. She don't want to be bothered because enough is enough. They all too damn grown. It's too many big people responsibilities. They got kids on the way. They got they got too much on the line to be going back into Zach's childhood trauma and allowing young ass teenage Zach, hurt ass Zach, to be running amok here in Atlanta, creating problems for grown ass Zach, for 40-year-old Zach. And then he don't even see it. So it's one thing for him to be acting out, lashing out, doing all of these things, but then he also is not even willing to do the work to understand why he's doing it so he won't do it again. He on the phone talking about something, he would do this different, he would do da-da-da-da. Fatima don't believe him and neither do I. It's good that you finally saying it, but you're going to have to come harder because we don't believe you. The first thing that he said was, I'm sorry, I regret it. Are you happy now? It's not about Fatima being happy, because if you really gave a damn about her being happy, you would try to be a better man. You would grow. You would see your shortcomings, and not in a way of like shame and like trying to reject and be defensive about it, but in a way of like, I want to be the best possible man that I could possibly be because you deserve the best possible man out here. If you really gave a damn about Fatima being happy, if you really gave a damn about Fatima being whole. And that's the thing that I'm just so perplexed by so many of the Zatima stans who like stand this relationship down. This man does not meet her equally. This man requires a lot from her mentally, emotionally, and often physically, while giving her little to nothing aside from orgasms. This man wants to claim that he loves her so bad, but he does not love her enough to think twice about making stupid ass decisions. He doesn't love her enough to humble himself and apologize. He doesn't love her enough to push himself to be the best version of himself. He's perfectly fine being who he is, broken boy and all. And that's what y'all stand. Interesting. Anyway, I'm 100% behind Fatima and her decisions in this episode, and I thought that they were expert level. It gave I'm fed up. And when a black woman get fed up, everybody might want to run and duck for cover. Because when a black woman is fed up, she's no longer covering you. When a black woman is fed up, she's no longer stepping in front of the gun to catch the bullet. When a black woman's fed up, good luck, baby, good luck. And Fatima deserves this. She done been through way too much in such a short period of time with Zachary Taylor. He can figure it out. Now, Connie, I fear that with every passing episode, they're gonna make me hate this character. And it's crazy because I actually really enjoyed her. Aside from her thirst when we first meet her, I was like, oh, there's something here. There's some seeds to something here. But you telling Fatima that Zach is in jail because he loves her is wild work. Wild work. Zach is in jail because he loves Fatima. No, Zach is in jail because he's still a child. Zach is in jail because he has no emotional regulation. Zach is in jail because he's immature. Zach is in jail because he's led by his goddamn ego. Zach is not in jail because he loves Fatima. And you know damn well that that's not the case, unless you don't, which means you're just nothing but a male identified, massage noir pushing black woman from the projects. And I thought more of you than that. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe you are not more than what we see and were presented. Maybe there aren't layers there, because the way that she has been going hard in the last 2 episodes of like, you gotta help Zach. No, you need to get on board with Fatima, and like Zach needs to learn a lesson from all of y'all. You don't be available at his beck and call to fix his damn problems, to go talk to this person, go talk to that person, because at the end of the day, he don't even fully respect you until he needs you. He don't speak to you in a way of respect and honor till he wants you to do something. Any other time when you coming to him, he rolling eyes and trying to duck your ass. But you over here talking about he in jail because he loved Fatima. He in jail because he loves himself as he is. Broken, trauma-filled, unevolved. He in jail because of that. And honestly, the dialogue just kept going on being raggedier and raggedier, because once you get to Preston, he in the car with Bryce, about to drop Bryce off at his car, which is supposedly at Angela's house. And I'm going to get to that, because if your car outside Angela's house, you don't need to knock on the door. Just get in your car and take your ass home. But I'm going to get to it. Bryce is just there to say the obvious. Oh, he really wants to talk to Fatima. Well, duh. Y'all better find something else for this man to do, because he's really getting on my nerves. But Bryce said, she has a right to not want to talk to him. Preston going to say out his goofy ass mouth, if you think that, then you don't know love. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go ahead and break this to y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and bust the bubble right now, and you can be mad at me about it, but go ahead and ponder on it for the next couple weeks, and then come back and tell me, you know what, good sis, you was right. And I know that you meant it with love, and you said it with love, even though I probably got defensive the moment that it came out your mouth. Love does not conquer all. I know we get told this fairy tale. I know we really want to believe it. I know that it sounds good. But the way that y'all are using love as this catch-all, the love is what's going to make it okay that ZAC almost killed his brother. Love is what's going to make it okay that ZAC calls Fatima all types of bitches and gets mad and throws things around. Love is what's going to make it okay for Fatima to not be equally yoked in this relationship. But as long as ZAC love her, it don't matter. No. She don't deserve to have space if she needs space to process, if she needs space to create distance, if she needs space to think about what she wants to do next. She don't deserve that because ZAC loves her. The way that they have steeped, and I think Tyler's still writing this, right? The way that Tyler steeps so much misogyny into a lot of this. Why is it that the woman doesn't have autonomy? Why is it that the woman isn't entitled to what she feels like she's entitled to, the same way that ZAC feels like he's entitled to everybody's ear, he's entitled to everybody's loyalty, he's entitled to everybody's love. So because ZAC loves her, she don't deserve the right to say, you know what, I'm not dealing with this today. I need a moment. Pregnant and all. Ho, is you cool? Because you can't possibly be Preston. He don't know love because she's not old time and space. If she don't want to talk to that man, you sound stupid. You sound like a man in a failed marriage, in a failed situationship with another broken person. Yeah, that about tracks, cause we ain't heard about your damn wife. Ain't heard nothing. You running around here handing out checks like Daddy Warbucks. Ain't heard nothing about your wife, but you want to be talking to Bryce about some damn love. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Bryce does know love, because Bryce has turned every which way and switched around as well mentally. But what you're not going to do is negate the fact that Fatima is very much so old, whatever the hell she is calling for right now, so that she can get through this circumstance that ZAC put them in. She is not even an initiator or the cause of said thing. And to try to strip away her autonomy and how she decides to handle it is wild work. Patriarchal work. Disgustingly toxic male work. And I would say do better, Preston, but you probably won't. Because everybody is just bending to the will and the needs and the entitlement of ZAC. Moving on. Bryce takes his behind over to Angela's house. Angela actually lets him in. Angela, you do not owe this man nothing. Not a damn thing. Nada, honey. Pay him dust. Keep him on the outside of your door. He keep coming in here with his sad song, your sad singing and flower bringing. Sir, we do not give a damn. And the way you decided to make ZAC arrest about you because you just need to feel so damn important, you need to go talk to your daddy. That daddy that you feel like you are embarrassment to, the way that you feel like he has disowned you, you need to go take your ass to therapy and or go talk to your daddy and or both, and leave these black people the hell alone, because nobody has time for your problems, Bryce. You are quite literally making a mess of your damn life and then coming and trying to make a mess in everybody else's life. And then when it's not working because people was paying your ass dust, now you want to say, well, maybe he didn't put himself in a position to go to jail for the rest of his life because of me. You're not that important, babe. I hate to be the one to tell you, but every now and again somebody gotta tell you, you're not that important. Trust and believe. This was going to happen regardless because of the anger and animosity that ZAC feels for Jeremiah. He's using Fatima in this particular situation with Jeremiah as an excuse. ZAC always had this in him, whether he met your ass or not. And yes, you compromised millions of dollars, but he got it back. He did not whip Jeremiah's ass because of Bryce. And the way that you keep telling everybody this, almost like you trying to sell a story that you want everybody to believe, go take a nap, ho, because you is not cool. And this wouldn't be Tyler Perry unless we went super, super soapy. At the end, we get a damn police officer risking his job to come show a photo that Deja took of the therapist leaving after Fatima talked to the therapist about wanting ZAC to suffer. His therapist, Deja, coordinates for that photo to make it into that police officer's phone, and that police officer makes sure that he shows that. Tyler, is you cool? Cause what? And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section down below. Let's go ahead and have a conversation about this. I'm actually about to press play on episode number 14 so I can go ahead and get through that. But let's talk about it.